Meghan Markle reportedly is begging Prince Harry not to leave her, Lilibet and Archie alone for Thanksgiving. Do you smell a divorce coming? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because is Prince Harry leaving Meghan and the children alone for Thanksgiving? Whew, are you smelling a divorce coming? Because I know I am. Now, thanks to HRH Princess Chelsea at Mr. and Mrs. Henry Wales for actually sharing this. And so Meghan Markle makes emotional request to Prince Harry to save the marriage. Now, where is this article from that Mr. and Mrs. Henry Wales is quoting? It is from International The News. And yes, Meghan Markle makes emotional request to Prince Harry to save the marriage. So what is being said here? So apparently Megxie is making heartfelt pleas to Prince Harry as their marriage is suffering due to the professional separation, but as a lot of us are also suspecting, personal separation as well. So, yeah, they're trying to spin it as, yeah, we're separating our professional paths so that we can boost our identities as individuals. So, you know, there's a better chance that you'll like us individually rather than together. You think that would work? I know I don't. Anywho, according to Heat magazine, apparently, Megxie has now been feeling alone and has urged her husband, Hazza, to actually spend Thanksgiving with her, Lilibet and Archie Montecito. She also wants to show the world that she and Hazza are still a team. The source said that the Duchess wants him with her in the US, especially with all the holiday events she has to attend. She doesn't want to go to them alone. She wants to show the world they're united, not to mention it's a chance to reconnect with her husband. Now, an insider is also sharing that Hazza would love to be with Megxie and the children during the festive season, but says, however, with his packed schedule, he'll be off straight afterwards. The chances of them actually sitting down to enjoy some proper quality time together during the holidays are slim. And so, apparently, according to the source, Megxie is now set to confront Hazza about the recent decision to separate their career paths, which are portraying their marriage in a negative light. I mean, to be fair, it ain't just them professionally separating that's putting their marriage in a negative light. As we all know, if you've been following the Hazza and Megxie saga for a few years now, at least the last couple of years, there have been rumours that have been bumbling underneath the surface and is gradually getting louder and bigger that not all is well at Montecito Royale and they are set to split and divorce. Those rumours have been around now for the last couple of years. The fact now that Hazza and Megxie are professionally splitting has just heightened those rumours even more now. But those rumours were always there. So, yeah, Megxie trying to blame these rumours on the fact that just solely they've just separated professionally. She's gaslighting you. Just to put that out there, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Anywho, the source then said that Megxie will take a perfect opportunity on Thanksgiving to reconnect with Harry after the long periods of separation they've had to endure. She wants to show their critics that her marriage with Harry is strong and they're happier than ever. However, oh, no. As I've been saying, the rumours the last couple of years have been that not all is well with Hazza and Megxie and their marriage. And like I said, this professional split has just intensified these rumours even more. And we're now getting blind items in that's elaborating further on these rumours. Now, again, these are blind items, so do your own research, come to your own conclusion. Thanks to Royally Sage at Sage1411 for sharing the best blind items as far as I'm concerned. Do follow them on Twitter. And so here we've got Secondhand Coke saying, quote, well, I was saying the same thing when Hazza and Megxie first separated not long after the Queen's funeral. I got burned once. I'm not committing until there's something filed with the court. I also don't know where they'd get the info unless it's from what I've posted here, because there's precious little who know where Harry is who will talk. The conversation I had, supposedly with someone in Harry's entourage, basically said that no one is going to leak his whereabouts because everyone wants him to be able to trust the people he has surrounded himself with. So, first and foremost, guys, let's put it this way. If we are to believe this blind item, Megsy don't know where Hazza is in the first place. If Hazza has completely disappeared and not let Megsy know where he is, you think he's going to be coming back home in time for Thanksgiving? Yep. You know, those sources from earlier on that I quoted, I smell a little bit of BS there. Let's put it that way. Now, moving on, reading between the lines, he went looking for help when he was in the UK. I gather that his family is staying hands off, but some form of preliminary help has been offered with some pretty firm conditions attached. Most of them have nothing to do with his completely having to do with Megsy. Comes only through attorneys, I'd imagine. He's getting extensive mental health and illicit substance rehabilitation. He hasn't had time to assure anyone that he's trustworthy in his claim that he's done with her, and this isn't some Trojan horse attempt to get her back in proximity by acting like they're done. He also hasn't had time to be rehabilitated by any stretch. He needs illicit substance rehab and cult deprogramming, and he came out of the factory with more bugs than a prison mattress. So here, it's a case of, right, you've got this source turning around and saying Megsy wants Hazza back before Thanksgiving. She's begging him to come back so that they can show a united front. That I believe. Do I believe, though, that Hazza's reciprocating and being like, yeah, I'll come back, not a problem, let's show a united front? Well, based on this blind item, hell no. And that's why I said earlier on, that source, I'm smelling a little bit of BS with it. Do you see where I'm coming from there? Now, the blind item also says, I also get the impression that there are serious financial issues which could be well on their way to becoming legal woes. Meghan has tanked production on an extensive line of BS. Investors are going to go after her for that trademark F-up. That, in addition to what they've already defaulted on, an actual shady situation, gives a lot of people a reason to start looking at Megsy, especially for fraud. Lady C is on the warpath over the fraudulent GoFundMe. There was the attempt to get Princess of Wales medical records. There's a lot which could, but maybe not, flow back to Montecito. I've never found verification that the Queen Mum left Harry anything in a trust, but if she did, he may not be able to collect that money except under conditions. I don't know, but this is a complicated relationship between complicated characters. I've always wondered if Josh Kettler told Harry to get as far away from her as possible because her schemes are blowing up in her face in a big way. And again, another reason why I smell a little bit of BS when it comes to this particular source right here, because the source is turning around and saying, yeah, Haz'll come back for Thanksgiving, but then he'll be on his way again because of his schedule. I don't think he'll be back for Thanksgiving. Again, if we're to believe this particular blind item, he's staying away as far as possible because he sees the storm coming. And Megsy is potentially on the line for alleged fraud. Alleged fraud. A pity conspiracy theory, whatever. And so here we've got, Harry has not been the one scheming or going to business meetings. He's had his business separated from her since the Queen died. He's mostly just given her the capital and reputation she needed to make her own deals. If she's heading for the kind of trouble my guy says she must be, this could also be a motivation for Harry's separation from her. Exactly. You think he's going to come back for Thanksgiving and be in her orbit? Based on this blind item, I don't think so. I believe a lot could be going on negotiating logistics attorneys to attorney, but I do believe anything official is on the cusp of being announced. I think this is so complex that nothing will be forthcoming anytime soon. So going around full circle here, as far as I'm concerned, right, is Megsy trying to make this emotional request to Prince Hazard to save the marriage? I definitely believe that. Okay, I definitely believe that Megxie is very, very focused on the optics of the situation, and I definitely do believe that she's begging Hazard to come back so they can put on a united front to try and fight back against all these stories that are leaking that their marriage is on the rocks, that they've personally and professionally separated. She won't like that. So yeah, do I think that she is begging Hazard to come back for Thanksgiving? Hell yeah. Do I think, though, on the other side of the coin, that this source is turning around and saying, oh, well, yeah, Hazard says he'll come back for Thanksgiving. Do I believe that he'll do that? Do I believe that's the case? Oh, hell no. I believe this blind item right here, where Hazard is like, I'm done. You are too much trouble. You are toxic. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I am getting out and I'm going back to the royal family. So, yeah, again, going around full circle. Is Megxie destroyed by Prince Harry divorcing her before Thanksgiving? Well, I think she's definitely destroyed by, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, Prince Harry separating from her before Thanksgiving. In terms of a divorce, I don't think we'll hear an official announcement of that until next year. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course, there's going to be more, you do not want to miss my next video. Has Megxie been leaking fake Princess Catherine stories to try and stop the divorce rumours in the press? Oh, this is getting more sinister, guys. So if you don't want to miss that, then do make sure on your way out you are subscribed to join our Alter Nerd tribe. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, just on a little bit of a side note, our community, we are going through what's called a YouTube purge. What does that mean? Well, YouTube from time to time likes to unsubscribe you from channels without your permission and without your knowledge. So please do make sure you are still subscribed to this channel. And for those that are not, please do subscribe today so we can put 2 fingers up at YouTube and be like, not today, Satan. Also, as well, if you've got any strong opinions on whether you think Hazard will return to Megxie for Thanksgiving, and I bet you got some thoughts about that, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.